What's going on, StrayaMan clan? So today we are actually on a wilderness hike again, and we're headed down to a little beach, literally called Little Beach, and I'm here with the troops, as you can see. And yeah, there's no real plan, guys. Just headed down there with the fishing rods, cooking UTs on the back, and gonna have a few flicks of lures and see if we can catch anything. Maybe explore around the headland. Check this out. Don't know, never been down here, so see what happens. But yeah, might have a little bit of a explore around the rocks and just play it by ear. Hopefully if we can catch something, we'll cook it up and see how it goes. Anyway guys, gonna keep walking, and if anything happens along the way, I'll take you with me. If not, I'll see you at the bottom. We found a little bush turkey. Look at this. You got a little friend there, Nutty. Look behind you. Hey buddy.
It's going away.
Hey. Come here. You know what this is a result of? Bush turkeys never get this close. This is a result of people feeding it. Which is wrong, because this guy will start to rely on humans for its food source, and over time it'll forget how to fend for itself. It won't treat, when it has baby bush turkeys, right, it's going to teach its young to scavenge and not hunt how it should, which is never good for wild animals. All right guys, let's continue on. So guys, we've hit the beach, and unfortunately, like with all places in Australia right now, it's just infiltrated by humans, because now that we have a little bit of an approval from the lockdowns for the double vaccinated, people are everywhere. And during the lockdowns, people were able to get out into the wilderness a lot more. So what's happened is everyone's gotten used to getting out into the wilderness and infiltrating all of our spots. Now it's quite nice still. Have a look. There's the clan. But the thing is, we have an onshore southerly wind here as well, so it's really difficult to find any place to fish. So what we're going to do is just probably go deep bush and try to get away from all of these people. You know, I come out here into the wilderness because I like to get away from society, and it is what it is. Everyone started getting out into the wilderness because that's all we were allowed to do during all of these lockdowns, and now it's definitely not going to stop people, which is good, you know, people getting in the outdoors, but not so much for us. We come out here to be secluded and just enjoy the wilderness for what it is, without all of the human interference. But what do, you know? Anyway, we found this cave. Have a look at this. It's not a super cave, but it's pretty cool. We've got some fresh water dripping down here, sandy bottom. Let's have a look at this, see if it is fresh water. Fresh as it gets. All right guys, well, we're gonna just have a walk around and then probably head deeper inland, and anything exciting happens, I'll take you with me. got snagged already. So guys, that was a little adventure. All I got was a snag and 2 snags, but I still was able to save my lure and wet shoes. So yeah, there's not really much fish in here, unfortunately. There is over there, you can see those rocks right out on the other side on the headland, but I don't know if you guys can see that. It's extremely like loose rocks right along there, and I just don't want to risk taking the kids out there. So we're going to head inland a little bit away from the coast and just see what we can find and what adventures we can get up to. I'll take you in there if there's anything interesting that pops up along the way. So guys, we don't know where we're going now. It's just sort of like off the cuff, walking through this crazy uphill wilderness. Oh, what? Check this out. Look. It's more of a well-established, maintained track, this one. I guess that's why there's a lot more people here. But we're just gonna go up to the top, see what we can see. Oh, there goes my fishing rod again. And then I know further that way we have some rainforest, so we're going to hit that up too pretty soon. Can we fix it? Yes, we can. Bob the Builder. Come on, Fee. So guys, we're heading deeper into the wilderness, and what a mission. Whoa, whoa, look at this tree. Look at the size of this thing.
Small when I was up. How do you think that's small?
It's a monster. This tree is easily 200 years old, guys. Look at the diameter of the trunk. Look at this branch that's fallen off it. Whoa. If that branch there is not a widowmaker, I don't know what is. In Australia, that's what we call branches that fall down and land on people. They're silent killers and actually kill quite a lot of people every single year, believe it or not. People pretty much come into the wilderness not really knowing what to look for, and they set up their tent in an area that looks really nice and really shady under a beautiful tree, but they fail to look up and they fail to look at the branches and what's going on above them. And a lot of the time through the night, a branch will come down, land on their tent, and end their lives. So guys, just make sure that you're always looking for widowmakers and what's happening above you, especially when you're out in the wilderness. Have a look at this, beautiful. I don't think the video would do it real justice, but that's a beautiful little swimming hole. Goes down to a little waterfall. It's very nice. Alright, gonna keep walking. If anything more exciting happens, I'll bring you along. It's tough going, isn't it, Nutty? Hard work? Yeah? I know. But you know what'll happen? As you keep going, you're gonna get huge legs. Hey. G'day. Good, yourself? It's the way. It's part and parcel of being on the east coast of Australia. It's one of the most sought after areas because we have such diverse nature here. Like, look at this, for example. You see these big palms right alongside massive gum trees. You know, like we've just gone from a coastal mangrovey rocky beach area into gum tree forest, and we're about to hit rainforest all within a few hundred meters. Like it's one of the most diverse natural coastlines in the world, really. So it's a very highly sought after area, and it's where majority actually of Australia's population live, right up along the east coast of Australia. And it's a beautiful place, but I'll tell you what, like, I'm really highly considering moving away from here, just because the nature of the person I am, I prefer to be out in the wilderness alone or just with my family. That's why we come here, you know. It's one of the reasons we come here. Also, just it's peaceful, it's beautiful, it's magical, absolutely magical. But yeah, we're probably going to look at Western Australia or something like that. More adventures coming up. Check this out, guys. Look at this for an intertangled vine twine, right? Where are you? What are you doing? Huh? Yeah, that's it. Pump those legs, little one. StrayaMan clan. Oh, got a duck. Whoa, whoa, get it.
Nice walk.
No, we didn't.
Yeah.
No, me and that's... Oh, yeah, yeah.
Hey guys, how are you? So we're back at the car. It's been quite exhausting, but before we move on, and we're just headed out to see my great nephew actually, so that's going to be interesting. First time I'm ever meeting him, my niece's first son. But before we move on, I think it's time for a coffee. So we're going to test out the new equipment, and yeah, let's do it. It's essentially a little cooker kit, right? Gas bottle, and that's the actual cooker. Have a look at this. Pretty intense. Look at that. That's it. You see that, kids? That's the cooker.
That's it?
That's it.
What about your cup? Your cup. Whoa. I don't like the car.
Alright. Put some water in the old pot. Do you having one on there?
Yes, please.
Turn her on. That's it, let it cook. Alright. Watch out. Bring your cup here. Stay still. Alright, grab the other cup for me.
That is legendary.
Watch out, it's hot.
Hot, hot.
Dunsky, look at that. Look at that. Good stuff. It's got food. Way too tame. This guy's way too tame, man. It's kind of sad that they're so used to being fed by human beings. All right, that's the end of the journey for the day. What do you reckon, kids?
Bamboo.
Bamboo.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Pretty
I'm so
fun,
hungry.
She's hungry.
I'm hungry.
Because we didn't catch any fish, but I mean, it was a bit of a journey. Not as, you know, secluded and as good as we thought it would be. Next time we're going to probably look for some yabbies actually in this little river system that we know of, that we often go to. So stay tuned for that video. Please like and subscribe if you like this content, and I'll see you on the next one. Take it easy.